If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
All right, welcome everybody. How's everybody doing here at Hooters tonight? Welcome everybody. I'm Brett Dickinson, and I'm here to talk a little bit about Baltimore sports. Now, we know the Orioles and their story. They're doing really well right now. It's a really exciting story. We got the Olympics coming up. We got Michael Phelps in the Olympics. But the only sport that matters here in Baltimore is the NFL. And let's be honest, everybody knows that the Ravens are the top dog here in Baltimore. So, with training camp starting, I want to do a little roster breakdown of the strengths and weaknesses of what this team's looking at in this upcoming season. Let's just start with the offense. We're going to go with the biggest strength in this offense, and that's just the plethora of targets that Joe Flacco has at his disposal to throw to, the running game. Let's start with Ray Rice. This offense centers around Ray Rice. This guy is just top 3 running back in the league, arguably most likely the best running back in the league all around. And we also have Vontae Leach, the second coming of Lorenzo Neal. He is the best fullback in the league, the best fullback since Lorenzo Neal played here in Baltimore. And now we have some wide receivers to throw the ball to. It's very rare for somebody in Baltimore to say we've got a bunch of wide receiver targets. We've got Anquan Bolden. He's a proven veteran. But now we got Torrey Smith coming up. It's his second year. He was a big impact target last year. He had a little bit of a Deshaun Jackson type impact on this Ravens offense. He's really spread the field out. People got to cover him. No matter whether he's even considered in the play or not, people got to keep an eye on him. Now you add a young, big, fast wide receiver in Tommy Streeter in the draft this year. This guy has a chance to develop into being the next number one. He's not going to be the number one anytime soon, but he'll be the next number one wide receiver here in Baltimore. And then we have Tandon Dawes, a guy that didn't play too much last year. He's still learning the ropes, but he's a good possession receiver. Reminds me a little bit of Derek Mason. He's got good hands, can go across the middle, and he's a reliable target, something that every team needs, somebody that's going to just go across the middle and get a good 5-10 yards when you need it, third down target, things like that. Now you go on to the tight ends. The tight ends are going to be the biggest impact, the biggest change in this offense this year. We've got 2 really good ones right here in Baltimore. We've got Dennis Pitta. This guy is going to be the starter by the time the training camp's over. He is the bigger of the target. He's got the better hands of the targets, and he is going to be your end zone threat here in Baltimore for the years to come. He's got a little bit of a mix between Gronkowski, a little bit of a Jimmy Graham. He's got some speed, but he's not really fast. He's got some hands. He's not all around. He's going to be the big target in the red zone, in the end zone. The guy that Flacco looks to as his safety valve for the entire season. He's got another year under his belt to learn the system, and I think this guy is going to explode. You're looking at probably a 1,000-yard season from Dennis Pitta alone, and that's just 1 wide receiver and 1 tight end. And now you also have Ed Dixon. Ed Dixon's another guy, a speed guy. This guy's going to be utilized like Aaron Hernandez up in New England. He's got the speed, he's got the versatility. Move him around, you put him in the backfield, run him out of the backfield. You run him down the middle, you split him out wide. This is a guy that, you move him around a little bit. He uses strengths, all his strengths to your abilities. And then you have Vontae Leach. Again, Vontae Leach is your red zone goal line back. He's not the one that's going to get the ball, but he's going to clear the way for Ray Rice. There's no stopping this team in the red zone. As far as the defense, the biggest strength on the defense is this defensive line. We got 2 masses on the defensive line. We got Terrence Cody and Haloti Ngata. They're going to clear the room for a 20-pound lighter. Ray Lewis came into camp 20 pounds lighter today. He knows what his job is now. It's not to fill the gaps. It's to help out in pass coverage. Because they got Jameel McClain, they got some other big bodies in front of them. Those are going to be your run stuffers. Ray Lewis is going to be your pass coverage linebacker in this defense. Just to go over the 2 major weaknesses, the left tackle position, we can't rely on Bryant McKinney. This guy's got to show up in shape. And the depth at the safety position. They didn't address this enough in the offseason. Sean Constantine's not the answer. And that's Brett Dickinson. We're ready for y'all. we're ready for Raven season. We're looking forward to it, and everybody get ready for a good season again.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.